All right, I need someone to explain this to me. In the gym mirror, I look like I should be in a Marvel movie. At home, I look like I kinda lift. In a tank top, I look solid. But the second I put on a hoodie, I look like I just signed up for Planet Fitness yesterday. Like, bro, how do I have shoulders in the gym, but in a t-shirt, I look like I play video games competitively? I got veins, I got abs, I hit PRs, I track my protein like a psychopath, and somehow, in normal clothes, I look like I do yoga once a month. If this has ever happened to you, congratulations. You are experiencing one of the most painful side effects of lifting. You're getting bigger, but you still look small. And trust me, this video is personal, because I spent years in the gym just to get humbled by a hoodie. First reason, gym mirrors are fake. Not fake like conspiracy fake like confidence-boosting fake. Gym lighting is designed by people who want you to keep paying membership. You walk in looking normal, then the top light hits, boom, chest shadows, arm veins, shoulders pop, jawline appears out of nowhere. You start thinking, yeah, I could probably fight Captain America. Then you go home, bathroom mirror says, you look like you lost to a salad. Same body, different lighting. Gym mirror got you looking like a superhero. Home mirror got you looking like customer support. And don't even get me started on pump. With pump, you think you're huge. No pump, you look like you forgot leg day for 3 years. Pump is the biggest scam in fitness. You hit 3 sets of curls, and suddenly you think you should start a coaching program. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Muscle only looks big when it's tight. That's why bodybuilders wear tank tops that look illegal. Normal clothes are not made for people who lift. They're made for normal humans. You put on a loose hoodie and your entire physique disappears. You go from, damn bro, you look big, to, you play Xbox a lot? Winter is the worst. You worked all year for summer. Cutting, dieting, cardio, suffering, and winter says, cool, wear 3 layers. Nobody knows you bench. Nobody knows you squat. Nobody knows you ate chicken and rice 400 times. You just look like a guy going to Target. This one messed with my head. Your body grows, but your expectations grow faster. When I started lifting, I just wanted arms. That's it. Just arms. Then I got arms. Now I wanted bigger arms, then shoulders, then chest, then abs, then veins. Then I opened Instagram. Big mistake. Now everybody looks like they were built in a lab, and suddenly I feel small again. People tell me, bro, you got big. My brain says, not big enough. People say, you look strong. My brain says, need 10 more pounds. Lifting changes your body, but it also changes your standards. Now you don't see progress, you only see what's missing. And clothes make it worse, because clothes hide all the work. Can we talk about sizing for a second? Who makes these shirts? Why is everything oversized? You buy medium, it fits like large. You buy large, it fits like a camping tent. You buy small, now you can't breathe. Nothing fits right. If it fits your arms, it's tight on your stomach. If it fits your stomach, your arms look like noodles. You gotta choose. Look big or have oxygen. And the worst moment? You sit down. Shirt rides up. Stomach shows. Confidence gone. All your gym progress deleted. Here's the part nobody likes hearing. You might have muscle, but if your body fat is higher, clothes hide everything. Muscle shows with shape. Fat removes shape. That's why when you cut, everyone says, dude, you got huge. No, you didn't get huge. You got visible. I learned this the hard way. I bulked hard. Strength up, weight up, confidence up. Then I wore a hoodie. Friend says, you stopped lifting? That hurt. That one hurt deep. That was the day I realized muscle plus fat equals normal. Muscle plus lean equals insane. And clothes only show shape, not effort, not discipline, not your 6 a.m. workouts, just shape. Last thing before we go deeper, social media ruined your perception. You think everyone is huge, everyone is lean, everyone has perfect lighting, perfect pump, perfect angles. Nobody posts, no pump, bad lighting, oversized hoodie physique check. I realized this when something happened to me at the gym. I realized social media messed up my brain the day I got humbled at the gym. Not by a bigger guy, not by a stronger guy, by a hoodie. So I'm at the gym, right? Crazy pump, best workout of the week, veins everywhere, shoulders looking like shoulder pads. I'm walking around like I'm the main character. You know that walk. Little wider than normal, little slower than normal, looking at mirrors you don't even need. I finish workout, put on my hoodie, walk outside, and the front desk guy goes, "Hey man, you thinking about starting a membership?" Starting? Bro, I just benched. That was the moment I knew. Clothes don't care about your progress. Clothes are disrespectful. You could have the best physique of your life. Put on the wrong shirt, you look like you do cardio once a year. Another reason you feel small in clothes is because you see yourself every single day. You don't notice change. It's like growing your hair. You don't see it growing, but everyone else does. Same with muscle. You gained 15 pounds of muscle, but because you saw it slowly, your brain says nothing changed. Meanwhile, your old photo's looking like a loading screen character. I looked at my old pictures once, and I was like, who is this skinny dude? Why are my arms shaped like breadsticks? Why is my chest flat like Wi-Fi signal? But in my head, I still felt small, because when you lift long enough, small stops being a size. Small becomes a feeling, and clothes make that feeling worse, because clothes hide progress. Mirrors show progress. Photos show progress. Clothes show depression, let's be honest. Half the reason you feel small is because the internet is full of mutants. You open Instagram, some dude got 3D shoulders, veins on his abs, and traps touching his ears. Caption says, just chicken, rice, and hard work. Yeah, chicken, rice, and chemistry. And now you think you're small. Bro, you're natural. You work a job. You got stress. You got bills. You got bad sleep. You got real life. Of course you don't look like a movie superhero in a hoodie. Those guys don't even look normal in real life. They look like action figures. You're not small. You're just comparing yourself to people who look insane 24/7. And clothes make the comparison worse because clothes remove all the details, and details are what make physiques look big. Here's the truth. Looking big in clothes is harder than getting big. Yeah, I said it. Because to look big in clothes, you need big shoulders, big chest, big arms, small waist, low body fat, good posture, good fitting clothes, good lighting, good confidence. Miss one thing, you look normal. Hit all of them, you look huge. That's why some guys with less muscle look bigger, because they stay lean, because they wear fitted clothes, because they stand straight, because they know how to show their physique. Meanwhile, you got 2 years of gains hidden inside a Walmart hoodie. That's not small, that's undercover. I'm going to be real for a second. There was a time I thought my progress was trash. I was lifting hard, eating right, sleeping better, doing everything. But every time I wore normal clothes, I felt like nothing changed. And that messes with your head, because you start thinking, what's the point? But then, one day, I saw an old video of myself, before gym, before discipline, before protein shakes, and I realized I didn't look small now. I just forgot how small I used to be. That's the trap. You forget your starting point, so your current version feels normal, and normal feels small. But normal used to be your dream. You want to know the real reason? You care. People who don't lift don't think about this. People who don't train don't notice this. People who don't push themselves don't feel this. Only lifters feel small after progress, because once you start improving, you never feel finished. And that's not a bad thing. That's why you keep going. That's why you keep lifting. That's why you keep chasing better. Not because you're small, because you refuse to stay small. And yeah, sometimes clothes hide your gains. Sometimes hoodies disrespect you. Sometimes mirrors lie. But the barbell never lies. The weight never lies. Your progress never lies. And deep down, you know you're bigger than you used to be, even if the hoodie says no. So next time you put on a hoodie and feel small, relax. You're not small. You're just off season. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe, because on this channel, we lift heavy, we stay honest, and we never trust gym lighting. This is GainsGuy, and I'll see you in the next one.